Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So this is the OnePlus 7T. Almost a month later, this phone has been absolutely great to me. Actually, it's one of my daily drivers, and there's a lot to cover, but I won't drag it out too long. This could be a lengthy video depending on how much I have to cover, but I will say that I'm strongly impressed with this phone, and I'm got it pointing to the back here. Obviously, this is Sophie Guard. I'll try to leave a link down below, but I've got the camera set up here. A 48 megapixel camera on the back, and it's absolutely great, man. This has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, has a Snapdragon 855 Plus with a 3800 milliamp hour battery, and it's got a 6.55 inch 1080p fluid AMOLED display is what they're calling it. All in all, folks, this is just a grand, just a fantastic device. It's a great phone all over. Records in 4K at 60 frames per second. It's got an ultra wide lens, and it's just been great to me. I want to start with something that I think is important to a lot of people, which is battery life. It doesn't do any good to have this great phone right here if it doesn't have good battery life. And this phone has fantastic battery life. Let me see where I'm at. Let's go real time and go to the battery here. Let's see, battery usage. Here we go. So last charge 24 hours ago, and it says I got 8 hours left. That's just fantastic battery, man. I got 4 hours of screen on time so far, and that's really good. And it says it will last until 7:45 in the morning, and I believe it because the standby time on this thing is absolutely great, man. No issues whatsoever with the standby and the battery and everything. It just does very well. A lot of you guys are asking me about this wallpaper. In order to get that wallpaper, just go to my Twitter, and you will see it there. It's Mr. J.O. Williams. That's where you need to get it from. I really think that it's a come up for this phone with the battery, because OnePlus has it optimized perfectly, man, just perfectly. Now, this phone has a 90 hertz display and it's HDR10 plus compliant, Gorilla Glass 5, but I do have a screen protector on here, which I'm very proud of. For $3 I got, or I think $2, I got 3 of them or whatever. Cheap way, it seals up. You don't have to buy the $20 or $30 screen protector from OnePlus. This will do just fine. So I'm pretty happy about this phone, speaking about the battery, but the display is something that also is very important to me. It is beautiful, man. It's very nice. Some people are extremely impressed with the scrolling effect, or, you know, the 90 hertz thing. I am just enjoying the display. I think it's one of the most beautiful, bright displays. It can hit 1,000 nits, folks. This is truly impressive, to say the least. It is a very bright display, and it works very well in sunlight, and it's just good. I actually like this better than some of my other phones out there, and I've already pointed that out in other videos. It's great, man. I really like this display. It's not a Quad HD display, but it is in fact a beautiful 1080p display. It's really good. It's really nice. Now, the storage options on here, some people don't talk about this, but the storage options, it has 128 gigs with 8 gigs of RAM, and the storage is UFS 3.0. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's so great about that? For those that don't know, that really means it's fast storage. You can really transfer things quickly. And I've done this before. Now, it's not blazing fast like your Mac or anything, your PC probably. Well, it might be faster than your PC. Who knows? I don't depend on what you got on your PC. But nonetheless, the phone has fast storage for transferring things. And that's what that is, basically. It has stereo speakers as well, which are very loud. And to my knowledge, I found out that they have 2 speakers up here, it appears, according to Zach over at Jerry Riggs. And then they've got the bottom firing down here. Now, the SIM tray is housed down here. There's no SD card with this phone, so that could be a drawback for a lot of people. But for me, it is not. This has Dolby Atmos sound on here, and it's absolutely great. Let me see here. Let's load up something here. Let's load up something here. Let's just load up this video. I really enjoy the stereo sound on here, and the Dolby Atmos is great. So I'm gonna crank it up. All right, guys, so I installed the pedal commander. It's a pretty simple process. Let's go for a little bit.
Something's wrong.
and I have throttle. So I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. Let's put really good. Let's run, and after the car warms up. Really good speakers. But I wouldn't use this like if I would only turn. That is a great set of speakers, and the display is absolutely. I turned off the gestures recently. I gotta turn those back on though. So I'm used to using the gestures now. I was trying to see if I can get used to using the physical buttons, or not physical buttons, the on-screen buttons, but I'm definitely not used to it. Speaking of which, so anyway, the speakers on here are beautifully loud, and the screen is absolutely great. This is actually how I've been using the device, with the full screen with the gestures. This is how I've been using it pretty much the entire time I've had it. And just today I decided to turn it off and use the navigation buttons, because I did it on my Note and I'm really used to it on the Note. But on this device, I'm used to the gestures. Thanks to the Pixel. The Pixel has gotten me used to using gestures, and I'm very happy about that. So, you know, when you're doing a follow-up video, you can only do so much and tell you so much. If you haven't purchased this phone yet, the McLaren edition is coming out of the 7T Pro. It's going to be exclusive to T-Mobile USA, I believe. And obviously, I'm more than likely probably going to pick that up because it's the 5G version that's supposed to drop on December 6th. So I'm really excited about that. That should be pretty exciting. But for now, this phone right here is actually pretty good, man. The cameras are great. You know, I've tested the cameras numerous times. Go ahead and hit the channel, man. Search my channel and you will find a lot of photos. And also you have to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you'll see a lot of photos for this phone too. But this is just almost a 30-day follow. I've had this for almost 30 days, and it's just a daily driver. I mean, it's fast, fluid. It does everything. I haven't had any crashes, or, you know, nothing's going on with it. I'm not on the latest security patch, I believe. I think I'm on October. Let me see here. Let's see here. I'm on October still. Not on November yet, but it'll come. I'm not really worried about that. Some of you guys might ask about that, but I'm not really sweating that, man, to see which, you know, version I'm on. As long as the phone is running good and I'm enjoying the phone, I like it, man. So a daily driver, that it is, and it is impressive, to say the least. I'm using this alongside two other devices. One is the Pixel, and the other one, you know, sometimes is the Note, and then it's another device that I have my SIM card in that I can't really discuss at the moment. But yeah, there's a ton to like about this phone. The price in particular. Now, some of you guys might say, well, Jay, you know, the OnePlus 7T, or the OnePlus 7 Pro is the better deal. And some of you guys have said that before, but I just don't think so. Even though the OnePlus 7 Pro had a price cut recently, they're just cutting that price just to try to sell them because the 7T is coming. The 7T Pro. So right now you can for $50 more, you can get double the storage and still have 8 gigs of RAM, and have the Pro version, and all the colors are available. You got that almond, the mirror gray, and the nebula blue of the 7 Pro. Now that's your choice. If you feel like that's the better option, go for it. It's $50 more. You get 2 times the storage, and you get a Pro version and a quad-share display, the pop-up camera, a little bit bigger screen. I still think that this is a great purchase right here. And if you just want the Pro version, I would say wait on the McLaren edition, because that in fact is coming out soon. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with the Pro version. I've had that phone 3 times. The first time I wasn't feeling it. The second time I was feeling it. And then my speaker or microphone broke. And then the third time I got it, I really liked it. But I sold it and got this phone because I really like this phone. I didn't want to have, I actually got them. I think I still had the other one at the time, but I said, you know what, I'm going to use that funding to get this device right here. And I traded in my G8 for this, and I got this for half off. And I still had money left over from when I sold the 7 Pro. So there's nothing wrong with the 7 Pro. I just think that this is a great purchase because you get the newer internals, if that's important to you. And OnePlus fans, they love talking about how great their internals are. And so this is the device to get. Or if you want to ball out, just wait until the McLaren edition comes out, and then you'll be good to go. So the phone has a fast facial recognition, but I have it set to swipe, so it unlocks so fast. I have it set to unlock and stay on the lock screen. That way, you know, if I want to just swipe it open or not, you know, I can just do so. But it does have an in-screen fingerprint reader. Still one of the fastest it is today. I think so. And I got this generic tempered glass on here, and it works just fine. But the facial recognition is really fast, and I had to set it to not, you know, open on its own. I had to set it to where I wanted to swipe because it was just way too fast. And I also set up the Pixel the same way to not come on, you know. And I know the iPhone's been doing that for some time, and I kind of thought it was, you know, this to me is kind of annoying for your phone to just continuously unlock so fast. It got annoying to me. But nonetheless, man, late night at the recording of this video. By the time you see this, it'll probably come out, and I don't know, maybe I'll put it out now. Who knows? This phone is fantastic. And obviously I have the blue version here because I have my honeycomb blue skin. Remember, support that sulfate guard, man. This thing is so beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in another video. 3 weeks, almost a month with the OnePlus 7T. Folks, this is a fantastic phone. This is a great phone. And for the price, man, you are really getting a lot. Performance is there. Cameras are, I didn't really touch on the cameras, like I said, because I've done so many videos on the cameras. They're impressive, but they're not mind-blowing. You know, the portrait shots are just okay. It takes really good video, but it's not great mind-blowing video. But if there was a weak point to this phone, even though the cameras are not the best but they're really good, that's the weakest part of this phone. But the cameras are still good. Does that make sense? The cameras are still good, but it's the weakest part of this phone. Got it? So, OnePlus fans, you have a winner on your hands because this thing is absolutely just, I mean, it's great, man. I don't even know what to tell you. It is a fantastic device, and I'm loving it. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Quick discussion video. OnePlus 7T. No fancy animations and nothing like that. Just me telling you an update, which is what I owe you because I'm actually using this phone. It's your man Jay. See you in the next one. Take care.